What's going on, guys? So today I'm going to be providing you a new stimulus check update, a new stimulus package check update that was proposed by the House of Representatives. This new bill proposed by the House of Representatives is called or known as the March to Common Ground Act. Now, there is a lot of benefits in this new bill, especially when you compare it to the skinny bill that was last proposed by the Republicans about a week or so ago. Okay, so I'm going to get right into the specifics, especially because this bill seems to include a new stimulus check. When it comes to this new bill, as I just mentioned before, it does come with a new stimulus check of $1,200. In addition to those $1,200, it would also have within the bill an ability for people to get a third stimulus check in March of 2021. However, this is based on how the US is doing with hospitalizations and the progress of a COVID-19 vaccine. As you guys may or may not have heard, it seems like the COVID-19 vaccine will, or at least it's hopeful to happen before the end of the year. You guys can provide your opinion on what you think of the vaccine, but that's another story. And in addition to the $1,200 that in the second stimulus check, the details say that you will also receive $500 for all dependents. So this would include children and all adult dependents. Another thing that's definitely included is federal unemployment benefits. Federal unemployment benefits, according to this bill, would be extended until January of 2021. The specifics: recipients would receive $450 for 8 weeks and $600 until the end of the year, going up until January of 2021. So how can this happen? So from the executive order that President Donald Trump, where I believe he approved $300 as an extension of unemployment benefits, I believe that runs out pretty soon. I believe it was a 4 to 6 week plan when that was approved. So when that runs out, if they do in fact agree with this bill, that would provide people with $450 in unemployment benefits for 8 weeks. Once those 8 weeks are up, if they're still unemployed, they would still keep receiving an extra $600 a week until January of 2021. In total, this is a $120 billion plan. So it is really helpful at the fact that they are trying to help the American people, at least from what the House of Representatives seem to be telling us by providing this bill. This bill would also include more PPP money, which is a Paycheck Protection Program. It would include $95 billion for that. It would also include $500 billion for state and local governments. In addition to that, schools specifically would be receiving around $145 billion. 69% of that would go to schools K through 12. Colleges and higher education would receive around 21%, and 10% would go to daycare and childcare providers. So that would leave around $100 billion for testing, vaccine development, and healthcare. And it would also include $15 billion for the post office and $25 billion for farmers. So just to recap, this bill proposed by the House of Representatives, the March to Common Ground Act, and hopefully you guys start hearing about this a little soon. It does include a second stimulus check, and it also includes a third stimulus check depending on where the US is when it comes to COVID. Please let me know what you guys think down in the comments when it comes to this new bill proposed by the House of Representatives.